Okay, so hello and welcome everyone. So I have stopped here at this really beautiful area for some lunch actually. But today I thought I would give you my opinion on the Lundhags Professional High boots that I have had for 5 or 6 years now, and I have used them a lot, and I thought it would be time right now to give you my opinion, what I like and what could be improved. So these are my Lundhags Professional High, and I had to double check. I have had these for 5 years, and for the first 4 years I think I used them on a regular basis, at least one times a week, and I have used them in this kind of terrain. I've used them on mountain hikes, and I have used them in the winter, not when it's super cold, but a few minus degrees you will get away with these. I always use 2 pairs of socks inside of these, and on the inside you have it's wool, and I think it's polyester inlay. This version, I have the Opti. You have a regular and you have an Opti, and the Opti is if you have a lower ankle and you have a wider foot, so to say, you will get a little more room in these. But I think you need to try to be able to decide what kind of boot you need. And I am using my regular size actually. I have 43 and these ones are 43, and even so I have 2 pairs of socks. The inner one is a lot thinner than the outer one, but I always use wool socks inside of these. And when I decided on a boot, I looked for a really sturdy boot that could give my ankles support, since I injured my ankle, so I needed something to be able to train my ankle and walk a bit. So I really wanted this high type of boot and this sturdy boot. When I bought them and started to use them, they were comfortable. I could walk for like 10-11 kilometers. After that I started to get wear on my foot, so to say, and it took quite some time before the boot adjusted itself to my foot, and I continued to use them, and it took a while, but they are now really good, and I don't get any problem at all with my feet when I use them for extensive time and whole days and long hikes, traveling over several days. So let's look a little about the construction of the boot itself. These are basically version 1, and you may see when you are looking at these brand new, they are the version 2 that is improved on a few points. So my boots consists of version 1 top part, and I have replaced my sole for the version 2 one. Why I've done it I will come to a little later actually. But if we look at this top part, it consists of 3 layers, and the outer layer consists of full grain leather, and that means that they use the best parts of the hide for the outside. And the middle layer consists of something that Lundhags calls Aeroprene Rev, and that is a synthetic rubber material, and it's light elastic and closed-celled, which means that it gathers less water and dries a lot quicker. And the inside layer is just a leather layer. It's a little thinner, I believe. So that's your 3-layer on the shaft here. This lower part of the boot is a rubber material that Lundhags calls sökt, and this part of the boot is watertight and really durable. And the sole part, as I said, I have replaced for the version 1, but originally they came with a sole that they called Vibram traction at Lundhags, and they say that they provide you with good dampening and traction. But I originally thought that I was going to wear out this pattern, but I didn't get so far, because I will show you some pictures. I made a hole by just walking. When you take a step, I got a hole on the front side here. So I believe that is really a design flaw, and that's why they on the next version included this toe protector, so to say, to prevent that of happening. So on my boots now I replaced the soles, and I ended up paying around I think it was $100 to repair and to send them away. For the shoelaces, the lowest part has a ring, and then you have 2 closed rings with a little ball bearing inside. Then you have these hooks to the top of the boot, and I think this system works really good. I don't tie them in a special way, just a standard crisscross pattern, and it works really good for me. And again, I use them all year around, but when you get as cold as we can get here in Sweden, I would not recommend this boot. You will need something tougher so you don't freeze your feet off. But a few minus degrees with good set of wool socks will work in these boots. With the boot, they provide a good shoelace, almost 2 meters long it is. So, and I have never replaced them actually. I have bought new ones, but I have not yet needed to replace them. They are not that worn out, so, and often they are protected underneath my pants, so twigs and things don't wear on this. Other than that, I feel that these are a really good boot, and I can highly recommend them to those that want a really sturdy boot for tough terrain, that don't mind this kind of heavy boot. Would I recommend them? They are pretty pricey, but I have said in a few occasions that this is the best boot or shoe I have ever had, so I guess I must recommend them. But I suggest that if you are going to buy some kind of Lundhags boots, make sure to test them out before. Go to a store and try them out before you buy them. And thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.